Welcome back to another day of my show and tell. Now, if you haven't seen my videos before, I basically do a video diary of my crafty week. I try to do a video at least once a week. Anyway, today is quite a special day for me actually. I'm kicking this week's video off on my birthday. So yeah, I hadn't mentioned it was my birthday up and coming in my previous videos, but yes, but today is my birthday and it is Sunday the 3rd of October, and I've had some lovely flowers actually. I'll take a photograph of my lovely flowers. There were 2 bunches of flowers, and last night I basically arranged them and squeezed them into one jug, just about got them all in. So, and they're really lovely, and today the plan was to meet up with my parents, and yesterday I went on like a yoga workshop. I do yoga anyway, but I went to a place where, because I do it at a gym that I'm a member of, but this that I went to was at somewhere I haven't been before. They do this like hot pod yoga thing. They have like this pod that you climb in, and it's like 37 degrees before you've even done anything, and you get all sweaty. Well, I must admit, I'm not really, I can see the benefits of it, but I'm not really fond of it because it's the hair washing and drying your hair. I think I'd go if it was like a day that I thought I'm washing my hair later or tomorrow or something. But yeah, but this workshop, it was in the room. They have the pod normally, but the pod wasn't up, the pod was down, and it was basically like a bit of it was meant to be a headstand and handstand kind of workshop, and basically we did warm-ups to warm up our shoulders and wrists and things for the start of it. We didn't do any headstands or anything, and but we did do handstands, but up walls, so doing it towards the wall and climbing up the wall kind of thing, and then like trying to hold it for like 30 seconds and coming back down, that kind of thing. So you might think I'm crazy, but I didn't know what to expect, in all honesty. I just thought, oh, it's my birthday, I wanted to do something a bit different, and then I had a look what was going on in my local area. It was either people dressed up as dinosaurs in my local town, which I was swaying towards, or this, and I thought, you know what, I'll do the workshop. And yeah, so I did enjoy it, but it wasn't really what I was looking for, because I can already do a handstand. Okay, I can't stay up for a very long time once I'm up in it, but what I wanted to get better at is I wanted to learn different ways of getting into a handstand, and you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I've actually looked on YouTube this morning and I found a fabulous video that shows all different ways of doing handstands. And this chap said, basically trying to stay in an upright, straight handstand for long periods of times is a really advanced thing to do. So, yeah. So, and I did feel a bit sorry because there were some people in the workshop that were absolutely terrified, could have never done a handstand. You know, people were sliding down the wall head first, and yeah, it was a bit comical actually. but yeah, but anyway, let's get back to craft. Now, you might be able to spot I've got something exciting on. Now, this is something I've had for my birthday from my husband. Now, he hasn't done this all on his own, but I didn't know I was getting it. Basically, what has happened is, ages ago, I sent him a link to the So Dainty shop, to a link to all the necklaces they sell, right? And I said, oh, this is an idea if you ever want to get me something for an occasion. Here's a link, but I totally forgot that I'd sent him this link. So I got a lovely surprise this morning. He's given me some money, so it means I'll be able to buy myself some crafty items, but I must admit I do need some boots. So yeah, and boots aren't all that cheap, are they? So yeah, the budget might go on boots, depending on how much the boots cost. But we're going to have a look for boots today. We're going to go boot shopping. But this is what he got me. And this, right, and I've got one of them on. Now, they're acrylic jewellery. Oh, have I got it on back to front? No, I haven't. There we go. It's purple acrylic, and it's got you can't feel the glitter. It doesn't feel rough. It's inside, but isn't that gorgeous? So I'm absolutely delighted with that. And what's really funny is I've looked at the necklaces on there before, and I haven't ever bought one. I've just admired, and I'd wear any of them on there. And he's only bought the two, both of them that I liked. And that's the other one, the button. So I wasn't quite sure actually what to put on today, the button or the scissors, but they're both gorgeous, aren't they? And this has got like glitter in the middle, where it's like a glittery thread. So yeah, I'm so excited. So he's always in my good books anyway, but yeah, he's especially in my good books today, so it's really exciting. So anyway, that is what I've had for my birthday. As it stands, it's Sunday morning, so I haven't seen my parents or anything. So I've had money, flowers, and I've had 2 necklaces. So hopefully I'll be able to get myself something. However, leading up to my birthday, I did treat myself to a bit of yarn and a couple of patterns. And it was kind of because I was thinking, well, I'm going to get money for my birthday. I don't mind spending this, and the Halloween related. And there's something else, right, that has turned up. Right, I'm not going to show you the front for safety reasons. But I had a package turn up yesterday. My husband said, you've had a parcel, and it's got a cool crafting sticker on it. Now, if you've heard me mention cool crafting before, if you've visited my channel before, but cool crafting is the designer Sarah Peel, and she does the lunar lapping and friends and various other things, but that's her website basically. And I don't know what this is now. I said to my husband, well, I haven't ordered anything. And he said, well, it feels like fabric. So I might open this and remember that I've ordered something, right? But as it stands, I don't remember ordering anything. The last thing I remember ordering was the felt to make marmalade, which I've not made marmalade yet. The crafting has been a little bit slow since I've last seen you, because of obviously everything going on with my birthday and the workshop and everything. So she's still in there in pieces, and basically since I last saw you, I haven't sewn anything, basically since I ended my last video. Now, if you've seen my dress that I was working on, the dress that my mum gave me, and I kind of used my inspiration from Breaking the Pattern book, the Ruskin knot dress. Obviously mine's different. The Ruskin knot dress, it's double layered. It's basically a dress front and back, and how you get the knot, it's basically an extra layer over the top that you tie, if you understand that, which it wasn't what I was expecting. But what it is, the extra layer, but you do sew it down the middle, so you've got 2 layers on your body. But my dress isn't like that. Mine, because obviously it was just hats, it's literally 1 layer, and I've got a waistband, so if you undid the tie, you'd see flesh basically. So mine is a bit different to the construction of that one. But where was I again? But I haven't, even though I posted the picture on Instagram and Facebook, it isn't actually finished. I haven't hemmed it, and I've still got that excess down the sides. So what the plan is, and I forgot again this morning, what I need to do is I want to put the dress on inside out, and I want to like pin the excess, and then slip out of it and then sew it so it fits me, and then I'll hem it. But I want to do that with no makeup, because the neck hole is rather small, and I just know, because I wear makeup, I know if I put it on inside out I'm going to get makeup on it and I might never get it out. So I keep forgetting to put the dress on before I get ready. So that's what, and because the white thread and the right needle is in the machine, I don't really want to sew anything else. And I've had a second week of poppy to fry projects now. So the only progress I've made with the first one is I've traced the shapes for the badges onto Bonder Web. And now we've had another week, and the second week is basically, it's all freemotion embroidery, and it's basically leaves on a notepad. So that's exciting, isn't it? So, but I haven't watched any of the stuff or done anything with it yet. And Poppy does a live for the members on Wednesdays, and I haven't even watched that. I've just been crazy busy. But what I'm going to do is, where's that package gone? So in a moment, I'm going to open this package that I don't know what it is. That I'm so excited about it, and I'm going to show you what I bought. Now, I made 2 orders from the brand Toft, and they're a company that sell crochet patterns and they sell alpaca yarn. Hello.
Hello, I do kind of have to leave for work now.
Are you ready to leave?
I'm ready to leave.
You don't look ready. You don't look like you're dressed.
Yeah, just put my clothes on.
Okay, well, I'll be ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, but Dad's going, well, I'm not ready. Well, I didn't know he was coming.
Alright, just get ready, and if ever I'm ready, I can go whenever. Okay. Right, I might have to finish this video later. My son needs to go to work, and my husband's not ready, so I might have to go on my own to take it. So I made 2 separate orders, and the reason I did 2 is because I wanted these special bags. Right, now one of them is the birthday edition bag, which is this one. It's basically 1 per order. Does it say anything on it? And it says Toft 2006 to 2021. Now the project I've got in this, now I have opened it, but I've not done it. I'll just put it there for a moment, see what else I've got in here. Now, I ordered the kit. I've opened this because I took the crochet hook out of it. So I didn't know where my hooks were, because I've put a load of things in my son's wardrobe. I couldn't find my crochet hooks. I don't know what's going on. Basically, I'm going to make this snake, this crochet snake, as a decoration for Halloween. And basically, it's a complete kit. You get the pattern in it and the crochet hook. The reason I've opened it is because I wanted the hook out of it, because you use the same size hook for the other project, right? But you get this swift of yarn, this hank of yarn. So I will have to get my swift out. I don't know if you're aware of it. It's a big wooden thing, a bit like an umbrella thing, and you wrap it round, and then you get your wool winder and you attach it to the table, attach the yarn, and then you wind it, and then you have a ball. That's what I've got to do for that. So that's when I've got time. There's a bit of black in there, which I don't know what that's for. It's for the eye, and the stuffing for it, and the pattern. I think the pattern's in this one. The other one I had didn't have the pattern with it, but I'll tell you about that in a moment. Yeah, the pattern's in there. And it came with a bonus pattern to do a knitted shawl. Instructions are on the back. I've got a bit of a sore throat actually, so if I sound a bit strange. Oh, there's a pattern. Oh no, there's not a pattern. There's an advert for a unicorn toy and some booties, but you don't get the pattern free with it. But it's advertising, and there's all little booties, other booties that you can get patterns for, all different animals. So if you crochet and you've got little people in your life, maybe have a look at the top website. And what is this? This is an advert for the quarterly book they have, and there's a dye club and a pin club. I don't know much about it. I'm sorry, I can't really tell you much because I don't know. But we did get a bonus Halloween pattern. Are you ready? Yeah. Right, sorry, I've got to go. I'll be back later. Right, I'm back. I've dropped my son to work. I've been to Boots and I'm back home now. And there's all this four-way traffic business going on. During they put up temporary traffic lights and it's like four-way traffic, and it's like, it is a nightmare at the minute. There's just roadworks everywhere and it's driving us mad. Anyway, where was I? Right, I got this Happy Halloween from Toft, and on the back there are patterns, and you can make a scary... No, yeah, it says a poisoned apple. Now, I know there's an apple there, but the picture here, it's got a scary face on it. And it's got that apple. So I don't know which apple it is or whether both of them are on there. So that's like a bonus thing we got, which was nice. Or I got, or whoever bought something. And so I'll just pop those back in the bag. So I'm going to be working on that snake, obviously, this month, because I want it done for Halloween. And then this bag, so this one I got a separate order, is the Halloween bag. So basically project bags. But I've actually started working on this one. Now this one, you're supposed to get a pattern, but you didn't get the pattern physically. You had to download it. I'll just get that wasn't in it. That is some alpaca dark stuffing I've got, which I've been using in this project. So that's why I've got it in here. I've got my stitch markers. I haven't ordered those. What it is, I've been working on this project. Basically, I got this blue yarn. And they didn't have any black yarn left. So I've got this like kind of charcoal colour. But I want, basically the colours that I wanted I couldn't get. So this was a compromise. Let's have a look at this. Another copy of those that I got in the other one. I might give those to my friend Julie, who lives round the back of here. She crochets. So this one I've had right. Disclaimer. Hang on, let me have a look. Now this is the hook I got in the other kit, the snake kit. A Toft hook. I think it's 3mm. Yeah, 3mm hook. Now this is what I've done so far. Now I don't think this is going to upset anybody. Right, that is how it's looking so far. Right, now I will warn you, if you're afraid of them, it's going to be a tarantula, and it's doing like a cobalt something. I can't remember the name. These are the colours. It's charcoal and blue. Those are the cards. So basically I'm going to be doing this blue tarantula. Now it's got a special name, cobalt something or other. Now what I'm going to do in a few seconds, I will warn you, I'll put some photographs up of this spider. So if you don't like spiders and tarantulas, look away now. So this is what the spider looks like. I'll try and pop a few different photographs of it. So that's what I'm trying to recreate. So what I'll do is I'll send those photographs away now. So you're safe to look back. No, what it is, I thought I'd warn, because Katie, who watches my channel, she asked me to take a post down and take my video down because I was holding the spider. But I just said to her, please, could you just not watch the video, because my video, there's such a lot of work. You know, it's like a week's worth of work basically, and I didn't want to take it down for everybody else. So I just said, I'm really sorry to Katie, could you just not watch it, because obviously, it's a lot of work, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, I thought I'd give a little bit of a warning then, if like people have got a phobia. Like, I like spiders, so yeah, I didn't really, I know people don't like them, but I didn't really think of people with extreme phobias and things. But you don't, I suppose you don't, do you? Sometimes you don't always realise what people are frightened of, do you? So anyway, right, I feel like everything has been standing between me and this package, and I just can't wait to see what it is, and see, have I ordered something and I can't remember what it is. Oh, thank you so much. With love from Sharon Lutton. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. I can't believe you've done. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you so much. I've got to share. I could cry. Oh gosh, Sharon. I feel really emotional. Thank you so much. Yellow felt in 2 shades. I am going to be going chick-tastic with this, aren't I? My house is going to be overrun, and now I'm going, I can make it another marmalade. And look, the light felt to do the ears. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Sharon. And this, now I am guessing this is to make something for Luna. Am I right? Because I can see some lovely fabric buckles. Are those for shoes? Luna shoes. Yeah, I can see bias binding, some really tiny rickrack, some little press studs, and some white fabric. Is this to make? Right, Sharon, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that kit to make that dress? A version of that dress? Oh gosh, that's the official dress, isn't it, for Luna? Oh, Sharon, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just can't believe that. Oh, that is so kind of you. That is such a lovely surprise. So I'm guessing you've contacted Cool Crafting and then you've done it that way, because I haven't sent you my address, have I? No, I don't remember. So, oh, thank you so much, Sharon. And I can't wait to make some basically more Luna and marmalade things. So I'm going to leave this video here because my husband is actually waiting for me. We're going to be going out now. So, yeah, so thank you so much. And, you know, that's made my birthday wonderful. Thank you so much, Sharon. And yeah, I'll be back soon with a bit more. I don't know how long I've filmed so far, but yeah, I'll be back soon when I've actually made something. I think that would be a good idea, and I've got something to show you. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next bit. Bye. Right, welcome back to another day. Now, I'm not coming on for long. I just wanted to show you something I've made this morning. I made it at 7:30 this morning because I'm seeing some friends today and I really wanted to make something for them, and I just wanted to get it done. I'll just mention what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my South Bank sweater that I made, well, sweater dress from Nina Lee. And the dress that I was in the previous video was my Billy sweater dress from Tilly and the Buttons, just in case I didn't mention it. But this is what I've made for my friends. Now, what it is, they don't know I'm making it for them. They mentioned that they'd really like to have a holder to keep a straw in for when they go out for their handbags. And that's what I've made for them. I've basically made them 2 straw holders, and I've put a little red, I've made them in London fabric, and I've put a red press stud on them, and inside they've got seaside fabric, and I've just put in a reusable metal straw inside. So yeah, so I really hope they like those. But I just wanted to pop on, I'll just close that while I'm here. Yeah, I just wanted to pop on and show you them because I've made them this morning and I'm seeing them this afternoon for lunch. And yeah, and they're going to be gone, so I just thought I'd pop on and show you now. So I've had a chat with Sharon this morning, who sent me the parcel, and she said that she was in the Cool Crafting website shop when she was dropping her daughter off at uni, because it was about 30 minutes away, and she said that you know, she asked them if they'd send something and they'd have my address on file. So that's how Sharon's got it to me. So thank you so much, Sharon, again. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I've got to go, but I'll be back another time and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Right, welcome back to the next part of my video. Now, the day is Saturday, the 9th of October. Now it's actually late, actually it is 9:05, so it's quite late actually that I'm filming, but I've just got back from a meal, and yeah, it was like a belated birthday meal, because my in-laws, they didn't want to go where we were last week, so they arranged this for this week. So we've been out and we've had a nice steak at Miller and Carter, which was really lovely. But we've just got back. My husband is doing a few bits and my boys are busy, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to come and chat to you. Why not? Because I have had a delivery, but crafting. Now, I had a look at the last piece of video and I'd showed you the straw holders, hadn't I? Now, I went to meet my friends, and by the time I got there, I didn't realise one of them had to cancel because she got COVID, unfortunately. So my one friend got her straw holder. She's really delighted with it, but my other friend is yet to get it, but I don't think she watches my videos anyway, so yeah, it'll be okay, won't it? Because unless even though, if you know, I've got a friend who is going to be interested in watching my channel, unless they like craft, really, it'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? So anyway, so what has happened? So yeah, that was the last thing about it. Now, I have been working on my spider. Now, I have been in contact with Katie, who doesn't like spiders. I haven't told her yet that this spider's going to be included in this video, but I have been working on it. My spider now has 3 legs, and I will admit I'm really not enjoying crocheting them, but it is because the alpaca yarn is so fluffy, and when you want to crochet dark yarn at night with this fluffy 3mm hook, you're going in blind, really. You know, so yeah, they're not that enjoyable. So the spider has got 3 legs, and then it has a little bit of, oh gosh, I was due a parcel. I wonder what's happened to it. I've just realised, right, what has happened is, remember I was telling you about the crochet snake that I want to do? Oh, it might not be here yet, actually. I didn't have any Wi-Fi or 4G when I was at the restaurant, so I don't know if I've had anything delivered, but I'm expecting a delivery from Amazon, and I've had to order another wool winder, because basically, do you know that hank of yarn I showed you that I got from Toff, that green and black? You've got to put it on the Swift, and then you wrap it around the Swift, and you put your wool. You can wrap it around your hands if you're dedicated, but you put it on your wool winder and you wind your wool, and the Swift will go round and round, and it will wind up, and then you can knit from it or crochet from it. So I couldn't find it, could I? I had a look through all my knitting things, and I just thought, I just don't know what I've done with it, so I've had to order another one. So that apparently is coming this evening, and it can be from any time to 9:45, and it's 9:10. But I must admit, when I get off filming this bit of video to you, I might have a look at my ring and see if they've tried to deliver something, because I don't know. Anyway, I have ordered something. Actually, I'm going to take my coat off. My husband, he bought me this as a bit of a birthday treat, which is nice, isn't it? It's super dry. I've got the badge. Yeah, super dry, and it's a bomber, you know, like a flight jacket. Bomber jacket. I know it's not sewing or crafting. Look at inside the pocket, actually. Super dry, it's quite nice. And he's got the matching one, but not a bomber. It's a bit longer, so we do feel a bit of a couple of dipsticks going round this evening in our new jackets. So anyway, I'll take it off and I'm getting a little bit warm. I'm not wearing anything homemade. Well, no, I'm not actually. I'm wearing my button necklace that I had for my birthday of my husband, and I'm wearing a just a lycra dress, you know, stretchy, you know, just kind of thing, you know, figure hugging kind of thing. Anyway, right. I haven't made any progress on marmalade yet. I haven't made any more progress on Polly Dolly Doodah yet, but I am pretty keen on doing my Poppy to Fry project, because we're on to week 3 and I haven't done anything. But I must admit, I don't know if I'm going to do exactly what the projects are. The first one are badges, the second one is a note cover, a book note cover with leaves on it, and the third one is a butterfly roll that you keep things in. Now all three projects are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not saying they're not, but I think I'm going to have my own spin on it. So I think I'm going to do badges, but I might do my own thing. I might do the notebook cover, but I might do my own design. And I've thought about the fabric roll. Now I have made a fabric roll before. I made one up myself, and for my crochet hooks, which I can't find. But yeah, I might do that one actually. They've got butterflies on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. But if you love Mandy Shaw, now Mandy Shaw, she is going to have an advent calendar this year, but I don't think I'm going to have it. I think I'm going to have a year off this year, just because I don't really. I'm kind of watching my pennies, and I just don't want that element of surprise. I kind of, if I buy something, I don't want to know what I'm getting. I'm sure it'd be delightful, but I've got a few bits for one I've been making up myself, which I haven't completed, but I won this one, didn't I, the hemline. Now I'm sure this isn't going to be as exciting. This was from Little Miss So-and-so, so you can buy those from Little Miss So-and-so, but I won this from there, which I've showed you before. But I've got this one to open as well, haven't I, which is nice. I don't know if you notice, my throat is a little bit sore. We've all had sore throats, so yeah, if you think I sound a little bit different. And I have had a couple of drinks as well, but hopefully that doesn't show. But I've had a delivery. Now, when I got an email about the calendar from Mandy Shaw, there were other things you could buy. And I thought, I've got birthday money, I'm going to treat myself. So I'm not going to have the calendar, which is 100 and something. You could pay it in part. You could pay £50 and then pay at later dates, but I had something smaller. Right, now some of the things I needed, and one is just a bit of an indulgent thing, but I did see it before and I will show you. Right, what have I spent? Now I did get a saving because I'm a secret society member, and with the delivery I have paid £40 in total for what I've had, 40 and 43 pence. Right, but now do you remember I was in the Mandy Shaw's lampshade club? Now I've made lots of lampshades, and there's one of them I haven't made yet, but here is the Holy Grail, the one that I basically signed up for, and this was the one that I got on the final month as well, so I was in it a whole year till I got the one I really wanted. But yeah, I loved it. It was all sewing themed, but I didn't join the next year, and the reason that I didn't join is because I had a load of lampshades I hadn't made. Now you get one every other month in the lampshade club. Now I've made all of them bar one from what I can remember, so that's great. I've got something to look forward to. But I was finding it a bit of a killer really when I wasn't in the lampshade club and I was seeing the new lampshades, and you can't buy them until the lampshade club I think is over. I think it's the next year. I think that's how it works, and this was the one I wanted. Now this isn't a very good photograph of it really. I'll see if I can get a better photograph than this. But it's got all toadstools on it and things, and I just thought, because I've been tempted, when I revamp this room, and because I'm like, I've got 3 sons and a husband. I'm the only girl in the house. I kind of really want this femininity in here, and I think, I would have like a bit of a fairy theme and toadstools and things when I decorate in here. So, and then when I saw this, I thought, I wish I was in the lampshade club. So when I got an email with this one, I thought, I've got to have it. And you get everything you need to make it, but just to let you know, you don't get the firm shade that's the firm bit inside with the metal on it, and you don't get the stand. You need to buy those separately, and you can't just get the shade on its own off Mandy's website. You have to email them to tell them that you want one, basically, from well what it was like when I ordered mine anyway. So I'm really struggling to speak to you actually. Now, this was a little added extra, not just the lampshade in it. The lampshade was 20 something, and then these are about £3.50 each, and I've had 3 of them. It's come in this little stripy bag with a lovely Mandy Shaw sticker on it. Now, if I'm careful and I don't tear this, I can actually turn that into a badge. And these are what I've ordered. Now, I'll just show you. I made this. It's a Mandy Shaw kit that I made, and it is to keep these in it. I think I got 2 with it, but I've had to build these up. So if you notice, I've still got a bit of room. I think I've got one upstairs as well. If I squash them, look how much space I've got here. Hello.
Oh,
you right?
Coming down.
Yeah, I'll come down now.
Oh,
All right.
I'll
Yeah, I'll be a
go
few
down.
seconds.
All
All
right.
right, darling. Okay. That was my husband. He wants me to go in the garden room, wants to do a bit of DJing in there, I think. So I might go down there and see him. But yes, as I say, there's a lot of space in here. Now, what it is, I don't put embroidery threads on these. I only put cotton embroidery on it. And cotton embroidery, if I'm saying it right, you don't yet. I always say broder because I say it's cotton embroidery. I think that's how you say it. That's what I put on these. I keep my embroidery threads in something else, but I have got some threads that I haven't got a thing for. So now I've got 3 more. So hopefully I've got enough. But look, I've got that one's upside down actually, that yellow one. Still look, I've got loads of room. I know there's no threads wrapped around those 3 now, but you can fit quite a few in there. And I've got at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's a bit lucky, isn't it? I've got 13 in there at the moment, and I know I've got one in my little sewing suitcase upstairs, and I have done some more embroidery. So I've been taking the embroidery in the car, so when I pick up my youngest son first, doing a little bit of embroidery in the car, and then I'm doing a little bit of crochet in the evening watching telly, and I've not been doing anything in here other than sewing my the knot dress I showed you. I've actually made it a bit smaller now. Haven't sewn the hem because I want to do the hem on the cover stitch machine, and I've got to get that out. But I've tried it on, and because I've put the elastic round here, it is still hanging down a little bit. I probably should have done this elastic smaller, or yanked it a bit more, or I need to just take a little bit more in at the edge. I wasn't bothered about making that garment very figure hugging. I wanted a little bit of looseness to it, but the elastic on the waist, it's not too good really. But you know what, I'm not going to be wearing it now, am I? I'm going to be wearing it next year, so I've got loads of time to sort it out. So I might still do the hem when I get the chance to get the cover stitch machine, but I'm hell-bent on doing some free motion embroidery. Polly Dolly Doodah might have to wait a little bit, and marmalade, I think I'm pretty keen on doing. Where's my folder? Oh, here. Yeah, so that's the start of Poppy projects, and I've got the start of marmalade, haven't I? And I've got some few extra bits to put in now because the lovely Sharon sent those to me, so thank you so much again, Sharon. And Katie, who has the phobia of spiders, has said she's going to try and find the ice skates in B&M bargains that fit Luna. They're like about £1, and she's going to send me some little ice skates to fit Luna, so that'd be lovely. I think what I'd do is, if I get these ice skates, I might make another Luna and make an ice skating theme one, but that would be lovely, wouldn't it? So anyway, I'm going to go now because I don't want to leave my husband too long. He's treated us all to a lovely meal. Don't want to abandon him. So yes, else, I'm going to go, and I'll be back soon, hopefully when I've got something to show you, not just chatting, unless I get something else, and I'll check to see if Amazon's been while I've been out. So thank you so much for joining me so far, and I'll see you in the next bit. Bye. Right, welcome back. It's now Sunday morning and it is 25 to 12 in the morning. So I'm not going to be filming for long because I'm going to nip out to the shop and get a few little bits for lunch. We've got a few bits but I need a bit more. But I thought I'd show you the Swift. The Swift. So this is the hank of yarn. So if you get a hank of yarn like this, this is what you need. You need a Swift. So I was going to do a demonstration for you, but I can't set it up because I've had a look at this and I remember now it won't fit on here. It's just too thick because we've basically got one of these Kallax thingies and then there's a desk on top of it and it just won't fit. So I'm going to have to go and find somewhere else in the house to do it. But it basically opens out like an umbrella and you put your yarn on it. If I can take a picture of it, I will do. And then this is the wool winder. This is what I've had to buy again because I can't find mine. So basically you thread your yarn through and attach it to here and you'll turn the handle and it will wind up a ball and this will spin round. You might have to help it out a little bit, but yeah, but that's what my plan is. I haven't finished the spider. It's still only got 3 legs because I didn't work on it last night, but I'm going to be finished, soon. So I'm going to be then working on the snake. So I just thought I'd show you before I do it, so you know what I'm doing. All right, then I'll see you in the next bit. Bye. Right, as long as the dogs don't bark, I'm going to try and demonstrate this, okay? I haven't done this in ages, so please forgive me. So I'll open that a little bit. Now, from what I remember, I think you might have to put your yarn on it. Hang on, let me get some scissors. Right, as long as I don't get disturbed, I'm going to try and demonstrate this to you the best I can. So I've got this ready. I've just took the tag off. The colour is beetle. I don't know if Toft have got any of this left, but apparently it wasn't very popular. So this is the wool winder set up. Now, I haven't used, I can remember how to use the wool winder fine. Haven't used this in a while, but I'll try and demonstrate it to you. I was worried about this. I thought, oh, it's broken, this new one, but it's because I had to pull it out as far as it will go and then it will stand up. Now, from what I can remember with these, hang on, I think there's a bit of yarn I've got to cut here to open it up. I think you have to load it onto the Swift while it's not fully extended, but I might be wrong. But like I say, it's been ages since I've had to do this because I generally buy balls of yarn. So this is what we're looking like. So I'll start opening it out a little bit so it's got a bit of tension. And I'll start wrapping it around. Okay, so I'm trying to pull enough tension. Now I'm going to push this up. I don't know if you're meant to go fully extended. I can't. Right, bear with me. I don't know. Is it going to fall off? Yeah, I think you're meant to open it out from what I remember. Tell you what, let me take it off. It's not a good demonstration, is it? Right, let me try. Yeah, so it does open out as far as that, but yeah, I don't think. Maybe there's different sizes. I don't know. Let's try and put this on again. Maybe you just open it out as far as your yarn will go and hope it holds. Well, we'll see how we go. I'll just find the end of the yarn. I don't know if I'm doing this right, may I add, but yeah, I'm just going to, oh, it's fallen off. Sorry, I have to keep stopping the video. My husband keeps coming back in. He's meant to be taking the trampoline down, but he keeps coming back in. I've realised what I'm doing wrong. See this? You've got to put that up there and that stops it falling down and then tighten it. That was the problem. Right, so if I have to stop the video, it's because my husband comes back. But I'm going to load this now. So you can't see this in the film, but see this metal hole? it has to go through there, but you don't have to thread it through, you just kind of loop it and it goes in. But I'm sorry that you can't see that, you can't see it, but trust me, it's going through that hole. And then on here there's like a slit across there, and you just load that in like that. Right, I'm back again. Sorry, my husband wanted to come back through, and the dogs, they started to bark. So yeah, so here we go. I'm going to start turning this. As you can see, this is all taut. So it's best to kind of try and ease bits out with your hand, like this. Oh, it's getting a little stuck now. I'll make sure it's loose, the tension a little bit. And then it will spin round. And then when it gets a little bit stuck again, it's best to kind of like ease it out. It's probably the way I've loaded it in why it's getting stuck. It seems to be unravelling fairly well now. Now I'm just holding this with my left hand just to try and leave, you know, so I can ease it out when I can feel when it starts to pull a little bit. Now I'm just holding on to the metal bit now because that seems to be helping because it keeps coming loose. Right, and there we go. So I'll just loosen this off and pop that down. I suppose if I ever forget how to use this again, I can watch this video, can't I? Now I'll just slide this off. And there you go. Now I've got a ball of yarn that I can crochet or knit from. I'm going to be crocheting. Now I like to take the bit from the middle and I like to crochet from there because I think it unravels nicely. So there you go. So this is going to be a snake for Halloween. So I hope you like that demo. So I'm going to go now and I will see you in the next bit. Bye. Right, I'm back. Now I really hope you like seeing that demonstration of the Swift and the hank of yarn and the wool winder. So that's upstairs now, all ready to go, but obviously I've got to crochet the spider. Now I was really tempted because it's Sunday, it's still Sunday afternoon, and it's now 5 to 2. We've had lunch and things, so my husband's gone back outside taking the trampoline down. So yeah, because nobody was going on it, you know, and it's just out there just collecting leaves and things. And well, the cats do like sleeping on it, so my middle son has had a little bit of a meltdown about the trampoline coming down because the cats go on it. But my husband is going to, he said, look, they'll find somewhere else to lie, which they will, but he's going to build like a cat thing in the garden with high bits and things for them, you know, with logs and things. So they're going to have something nice eventually. Anyway, what was I going to say? So yeah, so I was going to go and crochet the spider, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to make the most of it. The two boys have had their lunch, they're happy enough now, and my eldest is at work and we haven't got to pick him up until 4:30, so I've got a little bit of time to myself. So I thought I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do some sewing. Now I thought about doing week 1 of Poppy to Fry Autumn Embroidery Club, and it's to make badges, and the badges can go onto cards. There's a bee, there's a picture, a face of a lady with like a neck and shoulders and hair. I think it's meant to be Poppy, I think. And there's a blackbird and something else. What's the other one? I can't remember what the other one is. However, I'm thinking of making the badges, but I was thinking about doing my own thing. So I thought about doing my drawings, but then I had an idea, and that's what this is all about. Now, I've got I've got two. A big shot die cutting machine, and one's bigger than the other basically. So, and I've got these dies. So I was thinking, now it all depends if I've got suitable fabric that I like, but I thought, would it be worth having a look to see if I can make any badges out of these? So that would be nice, wouldn't it? An apple. And I don't know 100% yet. I'm just going to have a little play after I've shown you. But I've got this angel, because the projects that Poppy's got, there's a roll, there's a book cover, and there's the badge cards. So I'm thinking I could have some of these on the front of a book cover, couldn't I? Like, there's this nice flower, a layered flower. I thought that would make like quite a nice badge to wear, wouldn't it? So that's a possibility. I've got this stocking die. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That could be free motion embroidered and put on a card. I've got these Christmas trees. Now, I have free motioned Christmas trees before. Are they here? Yeah, here. These are some free motion Christmas trees that I did in a poppy club. This was a poppy project, and but there weren't those trees. Those were the ones that I've drew out from Poppy's templates. But I have got these, and then I was thinking, how about a note? I could do a notebook cover, but how much do I want a Christmassy one? I don't know, but it'd be nice, a nice gift for somebody. A gingerbread man. Now, I've had this die. Well, I've had some of these dies for ages and never used them. Excuse me. It's quite sunny today, so my hay fever. I've got hay fever whether it's sunny or not, but it's really quite bad today. I could have made a notebook cover, couldn't I, with a gingerbread man on it. But it all depends if I've got something suitable for the book cover. It's all to do with colours. I'm quite fussy when it comes to colours. Now, I have used this die. This is some little birds and chickens. I've definitely used this because I made my mum a cushion years ago with I think it said grandchildren, and I did these little birds to represent my boys, and I embroidered their names on it. So that, but I didn't do free motion embroidery on that. I did that was before I was very confident with free motion embroidery. I'd done a bit of it, but I didn't really like the results from it because practice makes perfect. But that was quite, that was many years ago I did that. So I think I did like a zigzag stitch, but if I was to make it again now, I'd do free motion because I think it brings it to life. And I've got this lovely Santa head. Now, that would make a lovely badge on the front of a card, wouldn't it? And I've also got this. I've got my middle son is going to be turning 17 in November. So I was thinking, well, I could do like a free motion rosette for him, couldn't I, in a badge form? Put 17 on it, or put his name on it or something, and have that as his birthday card, and then he could wear it, couldn't he? So that's a plan. So yeah, so I'm going to leave you here now because I'm going to get my thinking cap on, think, what do I want to free motion embroider, and what fabrics have I got to do it, basically. And so that's where I'm at the moment. So I know this video is filling up fast, so I haven't got much more footage to do for the next one. But yes, but that's where I'm at the moment. So thank you so much for joining me so far, and I'll see you in the next bit. Right, welcome back to the final part of my video. Now, I will admit I've had to cut a few little bits out of it to try and whittle it down to an hour because I didn't have enough footage. Then all of a sudden I just had too much footage, and I do like ramble on and I go off on one and then come back. So I've had to cut a few little bits out, which I apologise about that. But yeah, it's just that if the file is too big, I just can't save the video and upload it to YouTube. Anyway, I have finished a couple of things that you've probably seen a little bit of. Now, one I've posted on social media already, but I will show you here, but I'll give you a warning because of phobias. And the other one is the pin badge card. Now do you remember me saying I was going to do the Poppy to Fry embroidery club project, the first one, and it was basically 4 pin badges. Now the bee is one of the projects, but the unfortunate thing is I had the supplies pack and it didn't have any yellow or white fabric in it to do the bee, and I had a look on the Facebook group and everybody else seemed to be doing it in yellow spot, but luckily I had some in my stash. It was very thin. I think I had it free in like a kids magazine, like a kids craft magazine, so I've had to embroider mine onto like a beige canvas, where you were supposed to embroider them onto this navy fabric, but mine, it would have showed through, so I decided to do it like that. But I don't know if Poppy watches my channel, but Poppy, if you do, then absolutely well done to you. I think these badges are wonderful. I would never have thought of making a badge that way. You know, I've thought about the fronts of badges, but the construction is really very good. So thank you so much, Poppy, for a lovely project if you watch my channel. Now I've finished crocheting my spider. Now I have posted a photograph on social media and I'll include that in this video. Actually, I'll put that photograph, I'm just warning you now, the photograph is coming on now. So I don't know if like people who have got phobias of spiders are frightened of crochet ones, I don't know, but here it is in person. So I'm really pretty delighted with this. Now, it's really quite clever how you do this. You crochet the bottom part of the leg, the top part and the middle bit all as separate pieces and finish them off. And then you kind of thread them like beads. That's why in the photograph, if I get the photograph back on, you can see the way they're hinged. You can kind of bend them in the way that you want to, so I kind of like bent some forward and some back. But yeah, I'm really very delighted with how that's come out, and I actually posted it in a tarantula group because I thought they'd appreciate it, on a tarantula owners group on Facebook. And actually some people own these blue tarantulas, and apparently they're the most aggressive of their species. That's what I've read. But they're not their venom's not harmful to humans. I don't think any of the tarantula venom is harmful to humans as far as I know. I think a spider could bite you, but it's not going to be, devastating or anything. So anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I've got one little update on my son. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments on my middle son, who was home educated, that's gone back to college. He got offered a chance to move up in groups because of how well he's doing, because they've been testing them and he's doing extremely well, but he doesn't want to move, so they're offering him booster sessions. So he's going to be going in extra days. So it's Monday today. He's actually going to be going in for an hour this afternoon to do extra English, and then after half term, October half term, he's going to be doing an extra maths, so we can get a really high grade in his GCSEs, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm so proud of him, and I think it's just given him loads of confidence, and now he's actually interested in playing an instrument again. So he's thinking of because he's played the viola before, he's played the drums, but he's interested in learning to play the guitar. My youngest plays the guitar, so we've got guitars, and I play the ukulele. So yeah, so that's really exciting. So I'm going to sit with him, try and teach him some of the chords with the help of my youngest son, because I'm a ukulele player, but I'm sure I could figure this sheet out. And he might be coming out with me on Saturday mornings when I go to my ukulele group. He might come to the guitar group and I might attend it with him just to give him a bit of support. So yeah, it's incredible, isn't it, you know, how far he's coming along. So yeah, I'm really chuffed a bit. And he's changed his mind and his cosplay outfit again. Remember, I was going to make the yellow jumpsuit for his cosplay. He's changed his mind again. So I'm either going to look for things in H&M or I'm going to look in charity shops. But yeah, I'm going to need a whitish creamish suit and a blue polo top with long sleeves. I don't know how easy that's going to be. And he wants me to make the scarf and he wants blood on it and things. So, and I think he wants it for Halloween as well. So I haven't got a lot of time really to get it sorted. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me in my birthday week. I did have to miss out take some of that footage out when I was talking about things that I was doing over my birthday weekend, but it's just because I try to stick to the craft things just to whittle it down. But thank you so much for joining me this week, and well, it's been going on over a week, hasn't it? But there you go, because it's actually the Monday the 11th of October now, and I started the filming for this the 3rd of October, so it's been going on a while. But thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.